Stocking your fridge and putting food on the table may not be a challenge for some of you.
But thousands of families in Charlotte do not have healthy options because there's nowhere in their neighborhood to buy fruits or vegetables. This is a map of the grocery stores around Charlotte, and you can clearly see there are none in the West Boulevard area. Anchor Allison Lottis joins us live from an area of West Charlotte known as a food desert. Allison?
Erica and Scott, for the families who live here along West Boulevard, the closest grocery store with healthy options like fruits and vegetables is 1.3 miles away. But many of these families rely heavily on public transportation, which means that errand can take hours. The community is so frustrated, they're doing something about it. There's no such thing as a quick trip to the grocery store for Shannon Rose. The Charlotte mom has to take the bus from her apartment off West Boulevard to the Walmart on Wilkinson. It's the closest store that sells produce.
This is what we need to survive. You know, fruits and vegetables is very important to our diet.
One trip can take up to 4 hours.
Frustrating, aggravated. It's waiting on the bus. Yes, aggravating.
It's a huge problem. And
UNC Charlotte professor of public health sciences Beth Racine has been studying food deserts.
The icons are different grocery stores.
Like the West Boulevard corridor for years.
There's not many in the low-income areas, but then if you go and look at the higher-income areas, there's a lot. The big chains just don't see it in their best interest financially to operate there.
The overall health of these families is impacted by being in a food desert.
The amount of diabetes and heart disease and, you know, people in those food deserts die younger.
Rather than complaining about the problem, we're going to solve a problem that has been long-standing in the community.
Ricky Hall is with the West Boulevard Neighborhood Coalition, which wants to build a co-op here on land they lease from the Charlotte Housing Authority. It will be called Three Sisters Market. Unlike the big chain grocery stores, a co-op is owned by its members. Members pay an ownership fee and vote on which items to stock and where they're purchased from, such as farmers or food distributors.
We will own it in perpetuity. No one can take it away from us.
Northeast Greensboro struggled with a food desert for 18 years until the community built the Renaissance Community Co-op in 2016. I came to find out how well it's working and what challenges they face.
It can be an equipment failure one day, and it can be a staff issue another day.
General Manager Mike Secalaridis told me an ongoing challenge is attracting shoppers. Customers don't have to be members to shop there, which he says brings in more business. By being open to the entire community, he says the positive impact goes beyond access to fresh produce.
By creating more jobs in this space and making sure that employees get a reasonable discount, we support the community's economic development as well.
Community leaders hope Charlotte's co-op will open along West Boulevard by 2021, so families like Roseboro's won't struggle in a food desert any longer.
It would mean a lot.
It will cost between $8 and $10 million to build this co-op grocery store here in West Charlotte. The community leaders are hoping for support from the city and the county. They have just launched a member ownership drive. It's $100 for a one-time membership, but the community leaders are working on creating flexible payment plans in a hope of making that more affordable for the families who live here. Live in West Charlotte, Allison Lottis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.